My name's Duddy, Settle Builds and stuff. Today's video is about the Whirling Ovation. Look at the state of this. It is an anti-vehicle destroyer. The Whirling Ovation, it is actually based off the Spartan laser from Halo, if you remember that. I certainly do. Cyclopses, Threshers, instant death. The velocity on this rocket launcher is absolutely insane. It is instant death. Look at the state of this. I'm sure the velocity on this thing is infinite. It's so fast. Very, very strong. The Whirling Ovation. You press and hold to charge it. Release to fire charged projectiles. Projectiles have a delayed solar payload. So it has a solar and a strand one. The strand travels first. So the charge spread of this weapon's next shot slowly increases over time. The anticipation builds more quickly as you deal damage with other weapons. That basically results in faster charge time, and it's also got a catalyst on there. Fully charged shots over-penetrate weaker combatants and cause a delayed solar detonation with a brief scorching effect. We'll take a look at the end of the video. And it's also got some crazy velocity on that. This is what I want to show you first. Just look how fast when it charges up. It's instant. The strand one fires first. It's instantaneous. That is like a sniper rifle. I found some other uses for it before I get into the vehicles, the Threshers. Just clearing out ads from a distance. It feels like a sniper, but that's a rocket launcher. It's kind of a crazy weapon, but you can actually use it pretty well. Now, this is where a few other content creators have mentioned, including myself. It is actually the Spartan laser from Halo 3. Now, what is the Spartan laser for? The Spartan laser, also known as the M16 non-linear rifle, is a powerful directed energy weapon used by the United Nations Space Command in the Halo series. It is capable of penetrating multiple targets and vehicles. I'm not going to read it all, but it's actually an anti-vehicle weapon. So, I wanted to go test it out, and it's absolutely crazy. A couple of days I've been testing this against various different things. Threshers, Cyclopses, etc. And it just absolutely rinses them. And again, the usefulness of this is really good. Using it sort of like a sniper rifle or like the Spartan laser, you can stand back, charge it up, instant death to them Cyclopses, which can be a bit pesty. Another Thresher in the background, and because of how fast this thing travels, it's just destruction. Really, really good. And again, I found it extremely, extremely useful. Today's video is not going to be like a build on it. I've got a build on this coming tomorrow where I'm actually going to use this for DPS as well as this type of thing, so stay tuned for that. You'll notice there I've got Exodus rockets going. You can actually use the hazardous propulsion, which is what's going to be about the build tomorrow. But the damage is really good if you've done the conquest of this and stuff like that. These are actually quite tanky, them Hydras. And again, even in the raid, them pesky Cyclopses just get absolutely rinsed. So it is, I believe, an anti-aircraft, anti-vehicle weapon. I tested it out against the Galahorn in the Battleground Behemoth Strike, just because there's a Thresher straight away, and there's some heavy ammo there as well. So you can see here with the Galahorn, it takes multiple shots with the Galahorn. It takes like 4 or 5 shots to take this Thresher down. And the next clip that you're going to see me using the Whirling Ovation, it absolutely wrecks it. It doesn't actually one-shot, but this is the only time I have not one-shot a vehicle with this weapon. But you can see the difference. Like I said, it's the only time out of all this footage that I tried, it's the only time it didn't one-shot that Thresher. Every other time it did it, and every other clip you'll see, it does actually one-shot multiple things. So I'm not saying it's got a secret synergy. It definitely does extra damage against vehicles. Tested it against other exotic rocket launchers. I tested a couple, not just Galahorn, the Eyes of Tomorrow, things like that. So it definitely seems to do a lot more damage. Now a quick look at the catalyst before you go. As true to the Spartan laser stated it penetrates, and this also penetrates targets. It's not the best. I did a video on it. It actually can kill you still, so it's kind of pointless. However, if you can pull it off, it does look very cool. So maybe a change to the catalyst, and this weapon will be very, very strong. I've found very good uses for it over the last couple of days. Stay tuned for a build tomorrow. I hope you found this somewhat helpful. Have a great day.